Good morning, students. The other day, I told you about the three-dimensional picture, 3D, three-dimensional picture of organic molecules. Some students have not understood it properly. Some of the students have not understood this particular aspect clearly. So I once again repeat how to write the 3D picture of methane. You know that methane, in this case, the carbon has undergone sp3 hybridization. sp3 hybridization means it has got 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals, and each hybrid orbital has overlap with the hydrogen, forming methane molecule. This is the MO picture of methane. You know that the carbon is in the center and it forms a bond here with hydrogen, bond with hydrogen, bond with hydrogen, bond with hydrogen. It means you have got the structure like this. I have shown you the methane molecule can be written like this, and I have further told you that these orbitals contain electron and therefore these orbitals stand as far as possible. ಒಂದರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾಧ್ಯತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ದೂರದಿಂದಲೇ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, and therefore the angle between this orbit and this orbit is 109 degrees 5 minutes, or you can say 1.115.5 degrees. That is this bond and this bond. The bond angle is 109.5. Similarly, this bond is also 109.5. This bond is also 109.5. This also 109.5. This is the structure. Now, that means this methane molecule has got the three-dimensional picture. It cannot be written in one plane. The board is planar structure. The paper that you are writing is planar in structure. You cannot write the 3D picture in 2D paper. 2D paper means two dimension. Okay? Not the third dimension is not there. Only x-axis and y-axis is there. There is no z axis. You cannot imagine the z axis on the plain board and plain paper. But methane molecule has got 3D picture. It has got 3D picture. So the methane molecule can be written in this way: CH4. The angle between any two bonds is 109.5 degrees. Please remember this. Okay? The carbon-carbon single bond in methane, not in all, only in methane, is 109.5 degrees. So this three-dimensional picture, how you can write on the board? On the board, which is a planar structure, you cannot write the 3D picture of methane, but you can write the 3D picture of methane by using some conventions. Conventions are conventions are some gurtu. What is the convention used there? You have to use a solid structure. Instead of writing a bond like this, you can write the bond in this way, or you can write the bond in this way. So this bond, which is coming towards the observer above the board, this bond is coming above the board. There is above the board, and this bond is going behind the board. That means this bond is near the observer. Other day I had shown you the structure of methane. You know this is the structure of methane. These two bonds are in the plane of the board. This bond is coming outside the board and it is coming towards the observer. You behind the observer, away from the observer. Therefore, this bond looks a little bigger. How can you write this bond? This bond can be written by using the wedge. This is called as solid wedge. This is called as dash wedge. The solid wedge is written to write the bond which is towards the observer. Away from the observer. So the bond which is coming towards you, near the observer, towards the observer, can be written by the solid wedge. Can be written by solid wedge. And the bond which is going outside, behind this board, away from the observer, can be written using the dash wedge. So if you write the solid wedge, it means that bond is towards the observer. And if you write the dash wedge, it means the bond is away from the observer. So using these devices, using these devices, you can write the three-dimensional structure. Look here, this is a methane molecule. These two bonds are in the plane, the same plane of the board. This bond is coming towards you. This bond is going behind you, away from the observer. This is towards the observer. Towards the observer, towards the observer, you have to use the solid wedge. And this bond can be written by using the dash wedge. These bonds can be written simply by writing the dash. Follow? Is it clear? So using these devices, ಯಾವ devices ಗುರುತು ಚಿಹ್ನೆ ಯಾವ ಚಿಹ್ನೆ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ವೆಜ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ವೆಜ್ ಇದೊಂದು ಚಿಹ್ನೆ ಈ ಚಿಹ್ನೆ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನು ಕಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು ಇಫ್ ಯು ಯೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ವೆಜ್ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ವೆಜ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ವೆಜ್ ಈ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ವೆಜ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಏನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊತೀರಿ ನೀವು ದಟ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಯು ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಯು and if you write the dash wedge it means that valence that bond is going away from you behind the board. Okay, so using these devices each ಚಿಹ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ three-dimensional structure of methane can be written. So now you know that the methane has got two bonds in the plane of the board or the plane of the paper. That can be written by straight line. These are the two bonds in the same plane or paper, board or paper. And one bond is coming towards you. It is coming like this. So the bond which is coming near to you, towards the observer, can be written using the solid wedge. When you are writing the solid wedge, you find here, two ends are there. One is the shorter end, another is the broader end. The broader end should come towards you and the smaller end should go towards it. It means, look here. If you write like this, it means this bond is coming outside the board towards the observer. Don't write like this. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬರೆಯಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂಗಲ್ಲ narrow end should be towards the carbon and the broader end should go to the observer. You should write like this because this looks broader, when it comes near it looks bigger, and the bond which is going behind it, how you can write? Starting from the bigger end here, write like this. This means this is a bond which is going behind the board, away from the observer. This is a bond coming towards the observer, outside the board. Okay, so write here edge. So by making use of these wedges, solid wedge and dash wedge. Dash wedge is written when the bond is going away from you behind the board. This is solid wedge. The solid wedge is used when the bond is coming towards the observer away from the board. The board will move around. Therefore, it looks slightly larger, longer than these two, and this looks shorter than these two. So this is very short, this is long, and these are the ordinates. So this is called as three-dimensional picture of methane. Otherwise, making these bonds, you cannot write the three-dimensional structure. Therefore, to write this bond which is coming outside the board, you should use the solid wedge. When you make use of the solid wedge, it means that that bond is coming outside the board towards you. And write this dash wedge. It means that bond is going behind the board away from you. So this is called as three-dimensional picture of methane, which are written very much here. Hope it is clear now. Okay, so that is called as three-dimensional picture of methane. Are you right there? You are using single line, only the dash, to write the bonds on the plane of the paper, on the plane of the board. This bond coming outside the board towards you. This is called as solid wedge. Right wedge. This is called as dash wedge. So by writing by use of these devices, ಈ ಚಿಹ್ನೆಗಳು device ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಚಿಹ್ನೆ, ಇದೊಂದು ಚಿಹ್ನೆ, ಇದೊಂದು ಚಿಹ್ನೆ. ಈ ಚಿಹ್ನೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ? ಈ ಚಿಹ್ನೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಂದ್ರೆ when the bond is coming towards you, away from the board. ಈ ಚಿಹ್ನೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ? This bond, this device is used when the bond is going behind the board, away from you. Okay, so this is called as three-dimensional picture. Don't write like this. ಹೆಂಗಾರು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರೆಯಕತ್ತೀವಿ ಹೀಗಲ್ಲ. ಹಿಂಗ್ ಬರೆಯಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. See the difference here? The broader end is towards you, smaller end is towards the carbon. Here the broader end is towards the carbon and smaller, shorter end is away from you. This is the wrong way. This is correct. Okay? Don't write like this. You should write something like this. Is that clear? So this is called as three-dimensional picture. Dimension ಏನು ಕರೀತಾರೆ? 3D picture ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ. 3 dimension. ಮೂರು ಆಯಾಮಗಳ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರು. ಮೂರು ಆಯಾಮಗಳ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರು. Okay? So this is called as three-dimensional picture. Now, after knowing the three-dimensional structure, let us go for the next paragraph in the organic chemistry. That is classification. Of organic compounds. Classification of organic compounds. What is the meaning of classification? Vargikarana. Classification means Vargikarana. Organic compounds Vargikarana. Yeah, classify Margot Payona. Why the organic compounds can be classified, should be classified? You know that the number of organic compounds is too great, more than 10 lakhs. And every day the number is increasing. Therefore, if these large number of organic compounds, if they are not properly classified, ಅವರು ವರ್ಗೀಕರಣ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 10 ಲಕ್ಷಕ್ಕಿಂತಲೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಅದಾವ. ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ವರ್ಗೀಕರಣ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಕಠಿಣ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. It becomes very difficult to understand what is organic chemistry. Therefore, all the compounds of the organic compounds, all compounds in organic chemistry are classified systematically. Let us go for the study of this classification. This classification, there are two types of classification. One, depending upon the Structure of carbon skeleton. You know that the organic compounds are made up of carbon. Carbons are connected to one another to form either an open chain or a closed chain. So mainly depending upon this structure, whether the carbon atoms are connected to each other to form a open chain or it is forming a ring structure. So depending upon this, the classification is done. I will write here how the compounds are classified. The classification is done depending upon the carbon skeleton. Carbon skeleton is carbon carbon one carbon skeleton. So this is done depending upon the carbon skeleton. So this carbon skeleton mainly it is classified into two types. Here you have non-character. Here one is the other open chain compounds. Organic compounds are classified into open chain compounds. Acyclic compound. Acyclic ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ದಂಥದ್ದು. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವುದು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಚೈನ್ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್. Open chain compounds example ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. We can give many examples. For example, ethane or propane. Propane contains 3 carbon connected to one another by single bond. ANE and bantandre ಏನು ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಐತಿ. Prop ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3. Therefore the compound is CCC. H. This is an open chain compound, so they are called as alicyclic compound. Similarly, you can write another example. Butanoic acid. CCCOH. H. This is called as butanoic acid. But means 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. But means 4, I'm sorry. But means 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon. It's a compound containing 4 carbon. COOH. This is the functional group. This is the telecalcium cobalt. Anantha ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. COH group ಅಂತ ಇದು ಆನಂತರ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಬಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Butanoic acid. Structure ಹೆಂಗೈತಿ? Carbon carbons are connected to each other to form a open chain. ring ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. Therefore, these are called as open chain compound. Another example we can give acetic acid. Acetic acid. Mostly we go to the formula acetic acid. CH3 COOH. So all these compounds are open chain compounds or acyclic compounds. Clear? Next one is the closed chain compounds, or you can call them as cyclic compounds. These cyclic compounds are further classified. ಈ cyclic compounds ಮತ್ತೆ ಎರಡು ವಿಧಾನ, ಎರಡು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ cyclic compound. ಯಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದನೇದು carbocyclic. carbocyclic, heterocyclic. Carbocyclic also called as homocyclic. Carbocyclic simply means that the compounds containing carbon are connected to each other to form a cyclic structure, ring structure. Is that clear? So they are called as carbocyclic or homocyclic. Homocyclic means the ring made up of same types of atoms. That are called as homocyclic. For example, you can say, okay, let us give the example next. Now heterocyclic. Heterocyclic means the ring is not made up of only carbon. The ring also contains some other hetero compounds. Heteroatoms. Heteroatom means the atoms other than carbon. Clear? Other than carbon. For example, we have oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur. So ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ರಿಂಗ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ heterocyclic. Heterocyclic, the ring made up of not only carbon, but the ring also contains heteroatom. What are the heteroatoms? Oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur. So that is called as heterocyclic. For example, you get this structure. Look here. In this compound, the ring is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon. And here, there is no carbon, it has got a heteroatom oxygen. Notice? So this is called as heterocyclic compound. That means the ring is not containing only carbon, the ring is made of carbon and other atom. Okay, for example, this compound. This compound is called as tetrahydrofurane. ಏನಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ tetrahydrofurane. CH2 CH2 CH2O CH2O tetra 4 hydrogen 4 tetrahydrofurane. Okay. Now look to the valence of carbon. Valence of carbon must be 4 only. Not only ECH2. CHH, 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 O, CHH, O. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ 1 2 3 4 ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1 2 3 4 ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1 2 3 4 ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1 2 3 4 correct. So this is called as tetrahydrofurane. Okay. Similarly, another example you can give this. This is a bond line structure of what? This is a bond line structure of what? Can I write Lewis structure for this? ಇದು ಬಾಂಡ್ ಲೈನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್. ಲೂಯಿಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಬರಿಬೋದಾ? ಯಾರು ಬರೀತಾರೆ ಹೇಳ್ರು ಅವನು? ಇಲ್ಲೇನೇಂಟಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಎರಡು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಎರಡು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಎರಡು ಬರೀ ನೋಡು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ CH2 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 NH CH2 CH2 bond. So this ring is made up of two types of atoms, not three. Only the ring. ಆ ರಿಂಗ್ನಾಗ ಏನೇನೋ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಹೇಳಿ. ಈ ರಿಂಗ್ನಾಗ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಐತಿ, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಐತಿ, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಐತಿ, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಐತಿ, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಐತಿ, ಇದೊಂದು ಹೆಟ್ರೋಎಟಮ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಐತಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ನೇ. ರಿಂಗ್ನಾಗ ಏನೋ ನೋಡು, ರಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೊರಗಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಎರಡು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್. ರಿಂಗ್ನಾಗ ಏನದಪ್ಪ? ವಾಟ್ ದ ರಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಫ್? The ring is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon and 1 nitrogen. This is called as piperidine. This is called as piperidine. Okay? Another example I give. This compound. ಈ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇತ್ತು ತಪ್ಪಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇತ್ತು ತಪ್ಪಾಯ್ತು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಐತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ತಪ್ಪೈತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ? ಯಾವ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ತಪ್ಪೈತಿ. ಹೆಂಗೆ ತಪ್ಪತ್ರ? ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಂತ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ? 4. ಅದಾವ ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ? 3. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವು? 1, 2, 3. ಸರಿ ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? ಸರಿ ನಂಗೆ ಸರಿ ಹಂಗಾಯ್ತು. ತಪ್ಪದು ಹೌದಾ? ಇಸಿದ್ರ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ? ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬಾಂಡ್ ಹಾಕು. ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಎರಡು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ನಡು ನೋಡಿ. ಈ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ದಿಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಾಟ್ 4 valence. 1, 2, 3, 4. ಗುಡ್. ಎಲ್ಲಿ? 1, 2, 3, 4. So here. Sulfur has got valence 2. And this has got 2 more electrons. Okay, this ring is again made up of carbon and another atom which is not carbon, which is called as heteroatom, thiophenum. Thiophenum heteroatom ಯಾವ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು? ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸಲ್ಫರ್. ಥಯೋಫಿನ್ದಾಗ ಸಲ್ಫರ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೆಟ್ರಾಟಮ್. ಹೌದಾ? ಪಿಪ್ರಿಡ್ದಾಗ ಹೆಟ್ರಾಟಮ್ ಯಾವುದು? ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೆಟ್ರಾಟಮ್. ಟೆಟ್ರಾಹೈಡ್ರೋಫ್ಲೋರಿನ್ದಾಗ ಇದು ಹೆಟ್ರಾಟಮ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ heterocyclic compounds. So we know that this carbocyclic compound or homocyclic compound, otherwise heterocyclic compound. Fine? Followed? Any problem? Right. I'll rub off the example that I've taken. You must example rub off Now some student is asking, sir, why you have not given example of carbocyclic? Homocyclic example? Yes, you have to clear up. ಈ ಹೋಮೋಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎರಡು ನಮೂನಿ ಅದ್ರ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡೋದು ಈಗ ಬೇಡ. ಹೋಮೋಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಹೋಮೋಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ means the ring compound containing ring made up of only carbon. Follow? So that is called as homocyclic. Now let us see how the homocyclic compounds are classified further. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬುಕ್ನಾಗ ಜಾಗ ಐತಿ, ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೋರಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಬರೀಬೇಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಗ ಬರೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಜಾಗ ಒಯ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. ಬರಲೇ ಬೇಡ? ಬರಲೇ? ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಕಾರ್ಬೋಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಏನು ಬರೀತಾರೆ? Carbocyclic compounds are there. The compounds containing only the ring structure made up of only carbon. Is that clear? So this is called as carbocyclic or homocyclic. These homocyclic compounds are further classified into two types. One made to Ali cyclic. Alicyclic. Alicyclic means they are just like aliphatic in nature but cyclic in structure. Aliphatic under open chain compounds. So they are having the compounds containing only carbon, and these compounds are called as alicyclic because they are just like the aliphatic compounds. Aliphatic compounds, the other day I have told you, the aliphatic compounds are open chain compounds. Open chain compounds are also called as aliphatic compounds. Or you can take down here the open chain compounds, they are also called as aliphatic. Okay, fine. Now here they are called as alicyclic compounds. Why the word ali used? Ali, aliphatic like. But they have got the cyclic structure. Is that clear? Fine. So these are the cyclic compounds having the similarity with same as that of aliphatic. Therefore these two words are used jointly. Aliphatic like, cyclic like. Therefore they are called as alicyclic. Okay? These are alicyclic, then another one is the aromatic. Aromatic compounds. Now the alicyclic compounds, here the carbon atom is connected to another carbon atom to form a ring. It is like this. Alicyclic. And this carbon atom may be sp3, may be sp2. sp3 ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? 2 ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. 4 ಬಾಂಡ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ಗೆ 4 ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ sp3 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ನೆನಪೈತ್ಯಾ? Any compound containing carbon with 4 single bonds is called as sp3 carbon. So this carbon has got 4 single bonds, sigma bonds. Sigma bond with carbon hydrogen, carbon, carbon. Therefore this is sp3. This is sp3 and another. Kanga in hydrogen, in hydrogen. ಹೌದಾ? ಇತರ ಹೆಸರು ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹುಡುಗರು ನೋಡಿ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತದ ಟ್ರೈ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಂಗ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕರ ಬಂದಪ್ಪ 5 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವರ್ಡ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ವರ್ಡ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು 5 ಏನಂತಾರ ಪೆಂಟ ಪಂಚಪಾಂಡವರು ಪೆಂಟ ಓಕೆ ಮುಂದೆ hydrocarbon hodala. So, what is the name of this compound? Tell me. And it has a cyclic structure. Therefore, this is cyclopentane. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Compound containing carbon single bond. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇರುವಂತ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? ಏನ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಡಬಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಕರಿಬೇಕು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಸೇರ್ಬೇಕು ಏನೇ ಹೌದಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕರ ಮಾಡೋದು 5 ಓಪನ್ ಚೈನ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ಟು ರಿಂಗ್ ಸೊ ರಿಂಗ್ ಪೆಂಟೇನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಲ್ಲ ಸೈಕ್ಲೋಪೆಂಟೇನ್ ಸೈಕ್ಲೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಂಗ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಪೆಂಟೇನ್ ನಾಕ್ ಓಪನ್ ಸೈಕ್ಲೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಅಂತ ರಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ ಹೌದಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗ ಇದರ ಹೆಸರೇನ cyclopentane, not ring pentane. Don't write ring pentane. This is cyclopentane. Example. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬರೀತಾನೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಇದರ ಬಾಂಡ್ಲೈನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಬರೀತಾರೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ರೈಟ್ ದಿ ಬಾಂಡ್ಲೈನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ cyclopentane ಬಾಂಡ್ಲೈನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಏನು ಬರೀತಾರಪ್ಪ ಬರೀ ಲೈನ್ಗಳು ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಟಮ್ಗಳು ಬರೆಯಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಬರೆಯಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಬಾಂಡ್ಲೈನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಸೀದಾ ಪಂಚಕೋನ This is cyclopentane. It's an example of alicyclic compound. Cyclopentane. Another example of the very cyclopropane. Very cyclopropane. Prop ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹುಡುಗ? Prop ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೂರು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಹೇಮಂತ ನಾವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ರೈಟ್. Prop ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೂರು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್. ಒಂದು ಸೈಕ್ಲೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಮೂರು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಕೂಡ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗಾಗೈತಿ. ಹೌದಾ? CH2 ಇದನ್ನು ಹೇಳು. ಯಾವ್ದು ಫೇಮಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಏನಂತೀರ ಸರ? ಸೈಕ್ಲೋ ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? ಯಾಕೆ ರಿಂಗ್ ಐತಿ ಸೈಕ್ಲೋ. ಆ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಎಷ್ಟದಾವ? 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. ಸೊ ಇದ್ರ ಹೆಸರು ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಸೈಕ್ಲೋ ಹೆಕ್ಸ್. ಹೆಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? 6. ಸೈಕ್ಲೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಂಗು. 6 ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತದವ. ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್. ಸೈಕ್ಲೋ hexane. Is that clear? So all these are the examples of alicyclic compounds. Okay? Understand ಆಗ್ತದಪ್ಪ? So homocyclic compound ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? The ring containing only carbon atoms. ಇದ್ರಾಗ ಎರಡು ನಮೂನಿ ಯಾವುವು? ಒಂದು ಅಲಿಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್, ಒಂದು ಅರೋಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್. ಓಕೆ. Aromatic compounds, they are called like that. Why they are called as aromatic? Do we know? In Latin ಶಬ್ದ aroma ಅಂದ್ರೆ pleasant smell, sweet smell. ದುರ್ನಾತಲ್ಲ, ಚಲೋ ಅಂತ. Understand? So that is called aroma. Aroma ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Aroma means pleasant smell. So the compounds having the pleasant smell are usually that word aromatic is obtained from this aroma. Aroma ದಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು ಉತ್ಪನ್ನ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ aromatic compounds sweet ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ದುರ್ನಾತ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. But in general they are got the sweet smell. Therefore they are called as aromatic compounds. Okay? Aromatic compounds. These aromatic compounds are further classified into 2 types. Aromatic ಮತ್ತೆ ಎರಡು ನಮೂನಿ. ರೂಪ ಯಾವುವು? ಇನ್ನೆರಡು ಯಾವುವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು aromatic compound containing benzene ring. ಬೆಂಜೀನ್ ಗೊತ್ತೈತಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಗೊತ್ತೈತಿ? ಏನು ಹೇಳೋಣ? ಹಿಂಗೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಮೌಂಟೈನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ CH, double bond CH, single bond CH, double bond CH, single bond CH, double bond CH. You know, probably you have studied in SSLC. This is benzene ring. So the aromatic compounds are classified into 2 types. One is the benzenoid aromatic compounds. Benzenoid aromatic compound. Aromatic compounds containing benzene ring. Is that clear? So any aromatic compounds which contain benzene ring is called as benzenoid aromatic. Benzenoid aromatic. Example ಯಾವುದು? Can you give example? ಇಲ್ಲ ಇತ್ತು. Benzene is the example. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದೊಂದು benzene ring ಒಳಗೆ ಒಂದು benzene ring ಇರಬೇಕಂತೊಳಗೆ. It must contain benzene ring. ಮತ್ತನೇ ಇರಲಿ. ನೋಡಿ. ಇದ್ರಾಗ benzene ring ಕಾಣಕತ್ತವ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಸೊ ಇದು ಏನದು? benzenoid aromatic compound. ಇದ್ರ ಹೆಸರು ಗೊತ್ತೈತೆ ಏನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? You know name of this compound? Naphthalene ಅಂತ. Naphthalene ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯಾಪ್ಥಲಿನ್ ಬಾಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಳಿ ಬಣ್ಣದ್ದು ಭಾಳ ತಗೊಳ್ತೈತಲ್ಲ, ಇವಾಗ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಹುಳ ಹಾಕ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನ್ಯಾಪ್ಥಲಿಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅರಿವಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ನ್ಯಾಪ್ಥಲಿನ್. ನ್ಯಾಪ್ಥಲಿನ್. ಓಕೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇಷ್ಟಂటే ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇದು ನೋಡಿ ಬೆಂಜಿನಾಡ್ ಹೌದಲ್ಲ ಹೌದು ಯಾಕೆ ನಾನು ವಾಯಿತು ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಕಾವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಂದು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಸೊ ನಾನು ನೆನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಫಿನಾಲ್ So all such compounds which contain benzene ring are called as benzenoid aromatic compound. One compound ಬರೀತಾನೆ benzene ನಾವು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಎರಡು ಮೂರು ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಬರೀತಾನೆ ಒಂದು ಎರಡು ಮೂರು ನಾಲ್ಕು ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಒಂದೇದು ಯಾವುದು ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಹೌದು ಅಲ್ಲೋ ಏನೋ ತಾನೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಐತಿ ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೆ ಇದು ಮೂರು ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಏನಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಮೂರು ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಮೂರು ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅದು ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಆ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಒಂದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಈಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಇದ್ರಾಗ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ತೋರಿ ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ಹೌದು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೌದು ಯಾಕೆ ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಐತಿ ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಅದು ನಾನು ತಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಅದೇನೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಏ ಟೊಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟೊಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ ಟೊಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ತಾಯಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೈತೆ ನೋಡು ತಲೆ ಐತೆ ನೋಡು ತಲೆ ಒಂದು ಟೊಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಐತೆ ಅಷ್ಟ ಹೌದಾ ಓ ಇದೇನು ಹೇಳು ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಹೌದು ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಯಾಕಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಅರವಟ್ಟು ಐತದೆ ಮೂರು ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಐತೆ ಹೌದಾ ಅರವಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿದು ಹಂಗಾರೆ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳೋ ನೋಡಿ ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೋಡೋಣ ಯಾರು ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಇ ಎನ್ನ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡು ಸೈಕ್ಲೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ hexane, cyclohexene. This is called as cyclohexene. It is not aromatic. Is that aromatic? How to all Allah yaka? Sir, more double bond is one double bond. More double bond is that. Idu aromatic how to all head over there. ಯಾಕೆ ಟೊಪಿಕ್ ಐತೆ ಹೌದು ತಿಳಿಯಲ್ಲ ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ತಿಳಿಯಲ್ಲ ಹೌದಾ ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅವಾಗ ಬೆಂಜಿನಾಯ್ಡ್ ಹೌದಾ ಪಕ್ಕ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಬೆಂಜಿನಾಯ್ಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಟೈನ್ ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು 6 ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ರಿಂಗಿನೊಳಗೆ 3 ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ರಿಂಗಿನಾಗ ಬರಗಲ್ಲ ರಿಂಗಿನಾಗ ಬರಬೇಕು therefore this is not benzene ring, this is not benzene, this is not benzene, but this is benzene. 6 ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅದ 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ sp2 ನೋ sp3 ನೋ sp ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಯಾವ್ದ sp3 ನೋ sp2 ನೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ sp2 ಇದು sp2 ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರಿ ಇದು sp2 all 6 carbon atoms are sp2 please remember understand so these are called as benzenoid so aromatic compound ನ ಎರಡು ನಮೂನೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಯಾವ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದು benzenoid aromatic compound ಇನ್ನೊಂದು non benzenoid ನಾನ್ ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಅರೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೆ ಅರೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಿಹೇವ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ನಾನ್ ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ಅರೋಮೆಟಿಕ್. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಟ್ರೋಪೋಲೋನ್.